Based on an ancient Sumerian myth, Inanna and the Hullppu tree is an interactive play written by Miami Theater Center founder Stephanie Anson and MTC's resident artist Fernando Calzadilla. A unique twist on an old tale, this production features aerial choreography, live music, and interplay with audience members. We sat down with 2 actors from the cast during a performance at the Miami Shores complex. Let's take a look.
The show is called Inanna and the Hullppu tree.
She's Inanna.
I'm Inanna.
Not me, her.
Gilgamesh, give me that root.
But
Inanna, queen of heaven and earth, goddess of love, war, and fertility.
The whole play is about me planting this tree in this city that my parents and my family don't necessarily agree upon. And my grandma says, okay, you can plant this tree. I am the goddess of love, war, and fertility, queen of heaven and earth, morning and evening star. You can handle it, but you need to follow some rules if something goes wrong.
You and Gilgamesh found a way to achieve your goal while following my advice. Yes, we did. But what about the tree? Our Hullppu tree.
citizens of Uruk, I want you to remember that if you ever need me, I am always only a chant away.
I am Nagizida, the god of medicine. He's in charge of healing people. If someone gets sick, he's the god that's like, you're better. Or provides you with some type of herbal medicine of some sort. And so in this role, he kind of loses his focus. He loses what he's supposed to be doing, gets a little distracted when he meets the Hullppu tree in question. And so it's kind of about him dealing with that and what is more important to him.
Does anyone out there know any good jokes?
We make the audience the citizens of our city, and there's a lot of audience participations.
We engage with them a lot, and we ask a lot from the audience to incorporate into the show, to kind of interact with. So it's not necessarily they're watching us and we're performing for them. It's we're all in this together. We're all forwarding the story and then telling this myth.
Citizens of Uruk, help me get this creature out of our tree. Let's roar him off of those branches. Will you help me? Yes. 1, 2, 3.
There's a part, like we said, we had to roar one of the characters out, and it's seeing really the audience and us come together and seeing these kids' reactions and stuff, because I'm really downstage, so I'm looking straight at them, and they're genuinely like trying to help and seeing how invested they are. And that part's just so much fun. We had intense aerial training with one of the actors, Luckner Bruno. He is an aerial silk trainer and circus performer, and he's the one that he basically got the 2 characters that play Siduri, Shanika Harrell and Anna Mendez, myself, the understudies, and himself to get on aerial silks and work out with him and train with him.
Inanna is my name, fish life from death. Is my game of the god of medicine in all the streets.
The cart it does take a little getting used to. It is heavier than it looks, surprisingly. But after a few trials with it, it's kind of like driving a Big Mac truck or something. You just get used to how it moves and what you need to do.
All the gods have staffs, and since we are gods, it's not allowed to touch the floor. And my staff happens to be very, very heavy, and I'm carrying it on my right hand for a good like 20 minutes without, bringing it down. And the first few times, it was so hard. It was so hard, but it just takes a matter of getting used to.
It was cool knowing how the Sumerians were kind of one of the first mythologies dated, like pre-Greek, pre-Roman. It's one of the originals. So it was interesting to me to learn some of the stories, like Inanna, like the tree, and see how those Sumerian stories have translated into other mythologies, like the tree here, can be the tree of life, can be the tree in numerous other different mythologies and histories, and to see the parallels come in with a strong character. Inanna is just another iteration of Athena, which is another iteration of Hera, like just to see how the Sumerian mythology influenced so many other mythologies, to me was really cool to kind of investigate.
It's really cool to see how all of us kind of work together and stuff, and how one thing kind of goes with the other, and we all need each other. The crew as well as the actors need each other to like put this into whole. If you want to have a fun night with your family and with everyone in your family, because it doesn't really matter how old you are, you can come and sit and watch this show and have a blast.
Yeah, what's cool about this show is that it's a lot of fun, and I think that what adds to this show more than other shows I see around in that is that it stresses a lot on responsibility, which a lot of shows kind of, get you thinking, fulfill your dreams and be inspired and be empowered. This one is like, be responsible. Responsible isn't that bad of a thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
Doing what you set out to do and being true to who you are is a good thing.
Miami Theater Center has a holiday schedule that features another production for children, The Red Thread, which will be running until late December. For more on this and other productions from Miami Theater Center, log on to mtcmiami.org.